ASU researchers are at the forefront of an emerging field called biohistory. And as Derek Stahl shows us, they're actually exposing the secrets of the dead.
Up on the third floor in a room full of skulls and bones.
This is a hammer blow.
Chris Stojanowski does detective work.
Gunshots.
That spans centuries.
The story was that they were beaten to death and then had their head was impaled.
Back in 2003, the Catholic Church asked him to try to confirm if a skull belonged to a priest under consideration for sainthood. While working the case, he realized he had stumbled onto an emerging field of science. He just published Studies in Forensic Biohistory, a term coined by one of his ASU colleagues.
Biohistory is part identification or confirmation. It is this specific person. And then from there, often people become very interested in trying to understand more about the life of that person.
He says just one tooth can tell you a lot.
The sex of the individual, the age of the individual, perhaps you could say something about ancestry.
Plaque on the teeth can tell you about diet, even give you clues about where the person was born and where they died. Bones can also tell you about the diseases someone had. But Stojanowski says that opens up some ethical questions.
People take things to the grave. There are some secrets they don't want known hundreds of years later to say, yes, they in fact did have syphilis.
Post-mortem reputation, something they wrestle with in these halls. Stojanowski never did conclude if the skull really belonged to that priest.
It's fairly easy to say this skull does not match the story. It's very hard to say it's definitely this person.
And that's the thing about biohistory. When cases are centuries old, some may never be solved. Derek Stahl, CBS 5 News.